I'm going back to my roots with this one. This is the Gotrax Flex. And I say that because Gotrax was one of the first companies to send me a scooter when I was a little itty bitty YouTuber with my few loyal subscribers, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles. Now, if you guys are looking for a scooter less than $500, I would highly recommend this company. I've tested over 10 of their models and everyone holds up very well. So anyway, let me break down the Flex and show you what it can do. Gotrax is known for many things: quality, comfort, good customer service. What they're not known for is speed.
It looks like that's topping out at 16 miles an hour.
Now the Flex only has one speed mode that topped out at 16 miles per hour, which is just over the speed rating of 15.5. The Flex comes with a full twist throttle, and I like these types of throttles. They're just different, and my hand doesn't get tired as I put the miles on.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's throwing me back. It's too fast. Very nice and gentle. And there's 15.
Well, you're not gonna be leaving anybody in the dust with this. Now, how about throttle sensitivity?
Throttle takes a lot of movement for the power to engage. I can move it about a half an inch and not feel any difference. But then when going about 13 miles an hour, if I release it, instantly cuts off, which is nice. If I re-engage, it comes on about a half a second and very gradual for the power to ramp up.
In my experience with Gotrax, as far as hill climbing ability, it usually outperforms the competition. These small, lightweight machines have got some serious torque. Let's see if that's true for the Flex.
All right, in front of me, the hill approaches. That is a 7% grade. Got a full charge hitting it at 15 miles an hour. Let's see how it does. Oh, this is the trickiest parts. Already down to 12. There's 9, 8, 7. Almost at the top. There's 6. Looks like it's gonna hold at 5. And it's coming up over the top.
To be honest, I'm actually a little disappointed with the power. I was hoping to get an average speed about 8 miles per hour, and I got half that. So this doesn't have the best hill climbing ability. One of the cool things I like about the Flex is the dual drum brakes. Typically people buy these for their kids, and when you have kids, of course they're going to put it into the right spot, put the kickstand down, and then dust it off before they go into the house for supper. No, they're not gonna do that. This thing's gonna be tipping over, doing all sorts of crazy things, and typically when that happens, the disc brake is going to take the brunt of the fall. That's the thing that gets damaged first. So anyway, I'm glad to see the drum brakes. Don't have to worry about breaking those.
Topping the scooter out, here we go. Woo! Pretty decent braking. Stopped within about 15 feet from going 16 miles an hour.
The last test, of course, is range. They placed a range rating of 16 miles. Typically, they test that with a 150-pound rider. I'm 190 pounds, so let me show you what I got. Actually, it was a better range than I thought. My app recorded 12.86 miles with 163 feet of elevation gain. So I was only 4 miles shy of what the rating is. And I did ride it hard with a lot of stop and go. Well, the obvious things here to point out first is the rear baskets. There's no rattling on the ride. Very sturdy baskets. It is foldable. First off, the seat can be lowered. Whew, that was loud. And then the handlebars can fold down. It weighs 43 pounds, so pretty lightweight, and can carry a rider up to 220 pounds. As far as geometry, I'm 5'11". When I put my feet up on the deck, if I center my rear end in the groove of the saddle, not a lot of space in the cockpit area, but the handlebars are high enough to where I'm not leaning over to grab them. It'd be kind of cool if they had some sort of like foot peg out here. You could stretch your feet out. That being said, it does have tremendous balance. This is the first scooter I could ride without hands for a couple seconds.
But check out the balance. I can ride this without any hands for a few seconds, which is pretty dang cool. Now look at that. So, yeah.
Handlebar length fits the size of the scooter, got a nice wide stance.
I actually really like the handling on these types of vehicles. You do a sharp turn, you can easily put your foot down and woo, oh yeah. Do a 360, a couple of them. That's just very lightweight, not really powerful, so you don't have to worry about, you know, crashing if you do get a little crazy in your turns. One of the nice things about Gotrax scooters is just how quiet they are. Even when climbing, the motor just basically makes zero noise. There's zero sound coming from it. And all of their products are just solid. There's no vibrating, no rattling that you usually get with cheaper end products.
The grips are a hard plastic, very cheap feeling. As far as the deck goes, I wish they would have extended that another 7-8 inches, just to where I could bend my knee at a 90-degree angle. But you got a high clearance with these 14-inch air-filled tires. Tires actually did a pretty good job with smaller bumps and vibrations. There were some cracks and things on the trail. That is one thing that Gotrax is known for, is their smooth and comfortable ride. And then to top it off, you have dual spring suspension. There's nothing in the fronts, all of it's in the rear. And then you got this very comfortable and large seats. I mean, that has just got a ton of padding. Overall, I was happy with the ride. It was comfortable and smooth. Now, there's not a lot to the LCD screen. Once you put the key in, turn it once, turns the screen on. There's 4 bars that show you battery life. 2 of them are just gone because it's not fully charged. And then if you turn the key again, that turns on the headlights. The light matches the speed of the scooter. You don't need a super bright light when you're only going 15 miles an hour. And then on the left side, you got a flick bell. As far as riding this in the weather, the Flex has an IPX4 waterproof rating, a 1-year warranty, and free shipping in the lower 48. So that wraps up the review of the Flex. I appreciate you guys hopping on here and checking out my content, and have a good day.